What up, YouTubers? How are y'all doing? It's your boy Nerdy Red 23. I'm here to talk about Prince releasing his 14th album, The Love Symbol, on October 13th, 1992. Check this out, y'all. This is a classic right here. Released 32 years ago. And it's still a classic. And I'm still listening to it. And it's got some amazing hits on here, like My Name is Prince. And of course, Sexy MF. See, sexy mother hugger. And the beat just goes. That one's a grooviest jam right there, man. That's a grooviest joint right there. It's one of my favorites. Love to the Nines, The Morning Papers, Blue Light, The Max, I Want to Melt With You, Sweet Baby, The Continental, Damn You, Arrogance, The Flow, and God Created Woman, 3 Chains of Gold, The Sacrifice of Victor. This is an amazing album, man. And I got it on a original press too, from a seller from England. I was so glad I got this. I only paid about like maybe $40, maybe somewhere around that. But other than that, I'm just satisfied. I'm satisfied to have this record in my collection because majority of Prince's stuff is really hard to find, man. I mean, you'll see his Purple Rain in 1999, like all those reissues, you'll see them in restock, but OG pressings are hard to find. But this one, I'm happy to find this one right here. Happy to have this in my collection. As a Prince fan, I'm happy to have this. And it was released through Warner Brother Records too, and it has the New Power Generation, his band, on here. And it was originally conceived as a fantasy rock soap opera type with various spoken segues throughout, and contains elements of R&B, funk, pop, rock, and soul. This is just an amazing album. Really amazing. And then you also got the song number 7. You got 7 on here. And the official title track of the album is an unpronounceable symbol depicted on its cover art, which Prince, copyrighted under the title Love Symbol number 2 and adopted as his stage name from 1993 to the year 2000, which is 7 years later, and to protest his treatment by Warner Brother Records, which had refused to steadily release his back catalog of unreleased music and trademark his given name for promotional purposes. The release has been referred to under titles such as Love Symbol, Symbol Album, or just Symbol. So the first 2 singles, like Sexy MF and My Name Is Prince, achieved modest success on the US pop chart, though both made the top 10 in the United Kingdom. Conversely, the third single, 7, was not as successful in the United Kingdom, but it was still a top 10 hit in the US. Shoot, this whole album is this is a top classic. I'm going to still consider it a top classic. I know y'all out there want to consider Purple Rain and all that. I mean, I like that album, but shoot, as a fan, I listen to all the rest of his catalog, especially this album. This is definitely one of my favorites to listen to. There's Prince with his group right here, backing band, New Power Generation. Check that out. I'll show y'all on the LP. I'm going to continue touring here. Check that out. You got the songs on here. You got the lyrics. All that great stuff. Ooh, look at that. It's immaculate. Oh, yeah. Pristine, immaculate. Glad to have this LP. Man, if you're a Prince fan, for real, you got to accumulate this LP in your collection. You have to. You really have to accumulate it. So, as an early configuration, the album contained as many as 8 segues, as well as an introduction setting the scene of Prince's self-proclaimed rock opera. These help to provide a narrative thread to the songs, which has been taken together to explain the album's conceptual storyline. An Egyptian princess, played by Mayete Garcia, and her debut on a Prince album, falls in love with a rock star prince and entrusts him with a sacred religious artifact known as the 3 Chains of Turin, colloquially referred to by Prince as the Three Chains of Gold, after escaping from 7 assassins who had murdered her father in cold blood in an attempt to obtain the priceless relic as referenced in 7. And a last minute attempt to add an additional song, I Want to Melt With You, which contains several sample elements also present in 7, and which was originally considered as a non-album B-side for the 7 maxi single. Prince had to cut many of the segs in order for its inclusion to fit within the album length constraints. The few that remained are somewhat confusing without the connective tissue these excised segs had helped provide. And also the unreleased segs have long been available amongst fans in the years since, and it's likely that any future super deluxe edition release of the album by the Paisley Park estate will see them reinstated. Other than that, though, still a great album, and I'm still listening to it to this day. I will never stop listening to it. And The Love Symbol, the album itself, was voted as the 14th best record of 1992 in the Paz and Jop, an annual poll of American critics nationwide published by the Village Voice. Robert Castile, the poll's creator, later wrote the album, designed to prove his utter inexhaustibility. In the wake of Diamonds and Pearls, by some stroke of commerce, his best-selling album since Purple Rain, this absurdly designated rock soap opera, Is He Serious? Is He Ever? Is He Ever Not? Proves mainly that he's got the funk. Darn right. Prince got the funk right here. Prince was just a musical genius, man. And this album is definitely an art masterpiece. And I'm still going to listen to it. What is your favorite song off the album? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and comment. Follow your boy NerdyRed23, and I'll definitely get back to y'all in the next video. God bless and stay safe, y'all. For all of y'all Prince fans, keep bumping this album. And if you do come across it at your local record store or get it online, just bump it on your turntables, y'all. Peace.